What's going on, guys? My name is Garrett here on the Jobless Gamers channel, and we are back with another Squadcast. This is our weekly podcast series that we do every Saturday, and I'm joined with Mr. Boss of the Win.
Hello.
And Austin the Saints fan.
What's up?
Now, this is episode 13 of the Squadcast, and this Squadcast is brought to you by Sennheiser. They sent out each of us some awesome headsets. They're called Game One. Make sure you guys check out the link down below, and it's just an awesome, very comfortable headset. Before we jump into the Squadcast, Ross, do you want to say anything about the headset, what you enjoy really quickly?
I mean, it's super comfortable. Like I said, it's PC only, so I only use it for PC, and like it's the most comfortable headset I've ever worn. And the microphone quality is really good too. So when I'm in like a Skype chat, like everyone can hear what I'm saying perfectly fine. It's a really good headset. So if you want one, definitely get it.
Perfect. So let's jump into today's topics.
And I just want to say it's not the Game 1, it's the Game 0. So if you're looking it up on their website, we'll have links in the description. But yeah, go check it out. Yeah, it's Game 0.
Garrett's just planning for his custom second edition that he's going to call the
Garrett,
Game 1.
Give Garrett benefit of the doubt. He's been up playing Watch Dogs, which he'll give us, his opinions on it so far later on in this Squadcast, but yeah.
All right. Well, I could have sworn it was the Game 1. I guess I'm looking at the wrong one. But let's go ahead and jump into today's topics, and that is City Stories, the new trademarked, I guess, thing that Take-Two did. Then we have GTA 5 DLCs that we want to see, Watch Dogs information, just us talking about things that we like in Watch Dogs, things we don't like, and lastly, GTA 5 mods that we would like to see in the near future, or mods that have recently come out that we can talk about. So let's jump into the City Stories. Ross, I did a video. Did you do a video, Austin, as well about it?
Yep.
Okay,
yeah.
So we all did videos about this awesome thing that just came out. And who wants to jump on it first?
Ross, you can go ahead because I think you might know a little bit more. Because I just made I just read the article a little bit.
I am looking at it right now, and basically what like the City Stories trademark is. A lot of people got excited for this, and like they should. Obviously, any trademark that revolves around Grand Theft Auto is exciting. But I think this is more in line for a portable/mobile version of Grand Theft Auto, because all these city stories that have come out so far, like Vice City Stories and Liberty City Stories, have come out on the PSP, or it's the PlayStation Portable and the PS Go. And I don't know what they are because I've never played them. But I essentially think they're just little mini stories that take place within that Grand Theft Auto.
So what they are is just like a playable version that works on portable devices.
Yeah, I remember I used to have a couple of them back in the day, and I mean, I don't know, I barely remember them, but they were fun, they were cool. But I know they actually were ported to the PS2, and I think even the PS3 through some like I don't know, some system on the PS3 that they got that you can play like older games. But wasn't there like a recent one that came out? Like, do you guys know?
It's from I think it was for iPhone or for iPad or something.
Yeah, that's right. I think it was an
San
app.
Andreas.
San Andreas or Vice City? No, it was San Andreas. It was. Yeah, you're right. But yeah, I think it's cool. But I also wish that the City Stories. We don't know what it is yet. No one knows what it is, but we can assume they're going to be following what they've done in the past with these City Story games.
Do you think?
Because it would be very cool if this was more of a
here's the thing.
GTA Online DLC.
Going on that, they did say in the past that Rockstar said that they want to expand the GTA universe, I guess, like in online. Like they don't just want to have GTA Online in Los Santos. They want to move it to other cities. And somebody was saying, my comment section on that video, how great would it be if it was literally City Stories and it was like a bunch of different, because it's just City Stories, there's no like city in front of it, like name in front of it, so it could be a bunch of different cities.
Well, that's what I think it is too. I think
they'll eventually slap a name in front of it because they already have the trademarks to all their made up cities like Los Santos and Vice City, so they just needed to reclaim City Stories again. But I think for a DLC like online or for GTA 5, we'd probably see the trademark episodes from, because GTA, like episodes from Liberty City, that includes the Baldigate Tony and the Lost in the Dam. So I don't know if that's like if that has anything to do with it or not. But
maybe it's like the City Stories update. I don't know. And like maybe it is a single player DLC, but then it also adds that landmass that, say you go to, I don't know, Vice City, but they add Matt to online. And especially if there's going to be a next gen version, it's definitely possible.
Are there any magazines in GTA 5 that say City Stories?
Hey, listen, I made that video like 2 months ago, so
Yeah, well, that's why I brought it up because everybody
Yeah,
knows about it.
because
Yeah.
here's the thing. I
You know,
mean,
watch like there's like I just said it just because it makes sense, but watch there be something there like
not well. I don't think. I think the other two magazines that, and if you have no idea what we're talking about, basically like there's these magazines. I don't even know where they're at in the game.
in a barbershop.
In the
Yeah,
barbershop, yeah.
barbershops.
So
Yeah.
on them, there was about 5 or 6 on the table, and I think 3 of them had. What was the DLC? They had the business DLC, the highlights,
Yeah,
Yeah,
and then they
highlights.
had the first
the
one. I
beach
can't even.
bum.
Yeah, the beach bum, and the other 2 were like a movie themed one and a sports themed
Base,
one.
yeah,
Yeah,
baseball,
another one
yeah.
was a baseball one.
Yeah,
Baseball.
so if those might be the next DLCs, who knows? But yeah, I don't think there was a city stories thing. Maybe there's some like Easter egg. I mean, there's always Easter eggs that it seems people
It's
find.
Rockstar here. They
Yeah.
literally have so many. They have a one out of the 4 guys is like dedicated just to putting the Easter eggs in the
No,
game.
see, do you think? Wait, we learned to have 5 guys now. All right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they do
Yeah,
have fun.
a
we
fifth
actually
of their
played with one
development
of
team
them
is
on
Easter
live
eggs.
stream the other day.
Yeah.
But no, but do you think? Because I think it was somebody like confirmed that in the next. I think it was Rockstar actually or Take Two. They confirmed that like in the next year there's gonna be another Rockstar game. Do you think that a mobile
Shoot,
game is gonna be it? Like,
I don't know what it's gonna be,
I
but
I
honestly,
don't
I
I
think
don't
the
I have a
city
hard time
stories.
believing. Yeah,
I
I
think
think
the
it's
city
gonna
stories
be
is gonna be this
related to
on.
City Stories.
Yeah, it's gonna be for GT Online. I think the direction they want to go with GT
There's
Online,
no
they want to make it live. They want to make it so
yeah.
that in GT Online, and it's probably gonna be for new gen and PC only because there's no way this current
Oh yeah,
the
yeah.
last gen can
It could
handle this.
handle
So
it.
it
Yeah.
would be like you would be going from Los Santos to Vice City to
Liberty
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 City.
City.
City. God, I couldn't think of the
Even
name.
I mean they might even put Los Venturas
Yeah, the
Yeah,
more
or
logical
something.
ones seem to be the
There,
ones that are
there's even
so
a
closer to
San what is it
California.
San Fiera? Is that what
Yeah,
it
that's
is? Yeah,
what's
San
it called? San
Francisco.
Francisco.
So I
yeah.
mean, dude, like that would be amazing news if they announced
It
that.
would be like the Crew, like that
Yeah.
game, the Crew with driving. I don't know if you guys know that Ubisoft is coming out with the game. It's called the Crew, and basically you drive around. It's like a driving game, but you can drive all across the
The
United
United
States.
States, yeah, it's not
Yeah,
like yeah, they have like what 30 or so cities. I don't know. It's
How would
crazy.
the transition work in
Yeah,
GTA Online?
that's the
Like, let's
one
say you
thing.
wanted to, like,
a
what
huge
would you
loading time.
do?
Would it be a huge? I
Yeah.
mean, I don't know.
You know what you'd probably have to do? You'd probably have to go to like your apartment and you'd probably have to go to like the computer and
I think
you'd
it'd be
go to
cool
like
if
the
you just
travel
no, you just
website.
go to the airport. You travel to the
Yeah,
airport and you fly.
I mean, that'd make the most sense.
But then you would have
but how
different
would
lobbies.
loading
It would
work online? Because there's no like, it'd have
yeah, I
to
don't
be
know.
like another server. Like that's where it
You would
would
join
get
another
weird.
lobby. You would join another lobby.
Because then what like would your friends be with you? Like would they come? Like there's a bunch of issues with that. Because like in GTA Online, there's no loading times at all unless you gotta like go to a new lobby or go to a race. Like in the actual free mode, you
You mean
know.
there's no like areas of the map that have to load
Yeah,
if you
yeah,
try to
like
go in?
regular
Yeah.
single player
So I was
games.
gonna say
Sometimes
there's
you go
some
into a
hella
cave
long
or a
loading
house
times.
and they gotta load. But like GTA, it's not like that. Everything's open, and I don't know, but I mean, after Heist, and
And a single
this
player
this
DLC.
goes into the DLCs we'll want to see, whatever. After Heist, what is there? Maybe
Single
there's
player
a single player
DLC.
DLC, maybe. Probably is because
There's
that's
gonna be at
how
least
GTA
two.
4, went. But but we already see like honestly who plays single player anymore. Many people,
It's a
although it's
great
great,
game. Yeah.
it's a great game, yeah, but people want to play with friends, and that's why a lot of these games coming out, they're incorporating. They see single players kind of fading off. Like, yeah, it's still good and everything. People still enjoy it, but to play the game for a long period of time, you need to play with friends for the most
Yeah.
part. I mean, obviously, there's like
Well,
games
yeah,
like
I think
Skyrim
they're.
or
I
Fallout
was
that,
literally just about to say that there are games that are built for single player, and I think those games do that very well. Like those developers, like Bethesda, that make like Fallout
yeah,
and Skyrim. But the trend is definitely like multiplayer only. Like even Titanfall. Titanfall has like its
it's
campaign,
just
which
multiplayer.
literally, yeah, which is literally takes like 2 hours to beat, is just multiplayer. So
Yeah, I mean that.
that's like
Then you
the
got the
trend.
new game Destiny coming out. That's gonna be pretty much multiplayer. I mean, there is like a single player I think to it, but for the most part, it's multiplayer. Like the Division, that's gonna be multiplayer.
Well, that's
Everything
one of the
is
main reasons why like people are so scared about Watch Dogs and how it's gonna do is because like the single player is so great, but it also integrates multiplayer into the single player, and a lot of people didn't really like that aspect. Like
yeah.
I
Well, you
know a
can turn
lot
it
of
off
people,
though if you really
yeah,
don't like
I
it.
know, I know, but like I know a lot of people are just like, why would you even want that? Like I think
I
it's
think it's
cool,
fun. Yeah, it's cool.
but I don't know. I really like, and then we're just jumping here from City Stories to Watch Dogs now and jumping all over the place. But I don't know. These games definitely have more of a multiplayer feel to them. the more time you can spend with friends, the more time you'll spend in game. Because once a single player is done, example, The Last of Us.
Yeah.
Once I beat The Last of Us, I
Never
wasn't
played it.
going back to play it. Like it was just like, okay, I beat it. It was a great game, one of the best games I ever played. Let's put it in the shelf
Yeah.
and never touch it again.
And I
That
think
needs to be a movie, by the way.
yeah.
Yeah, it
I
definitely
need
does.
to. I'm actually gonna play. I'm gonna buy a PS4 just to play it. But no, going back to the whole city stories thing, like, because people do love GTA single player. You know, it's one of the best games of what 2013,
I mean, it was
and
game of the year.
yeah, and you know people love that, but they also love the online a little bit more possibly. I mean, I get there's like issues and stuff, but more people play it online longer and more than the single player. But what they could do with the city stories is have some character. I know, like, wasn't it Lamar that people were saying like the first DLC might be based off of? Like,
Well,
you could
that's
play
the
as
thing
Lamar
in GTA 4, the main characters for both DLCs, you saw them for less than 3 minutes in game. Like,
in the game. Yeah,
yeah, the guy from GTA 4, the Baldigay, Tony Luis, he was just a side character in one of the
yeah,
bank heist
Bank
missions
heist,
in
yeah.
GTA 4.
yeah.
So
And I
it's like,
think what they could do with the city stories is, you know, maybe they go in or into the past, or they can even just start where the game is, you know, where the ending left off, and have a city stories, and maybe you play as Lamar, and you have like Franklin as like your sidekick or whatever, and you're
Is your
going to like,
sidekick?
I don't know, you're going to
Is it
like
Batman and Robin?
yeah, dude, San Fierro, I don't know how to say that, or Los Venturas, and that's how they combine the like, and that's how they get the other cities, because not only do you get the single player story with these other cities and these other you know, lands that they have in the GTA universe, but then they can also transfer that to online and make both people happy that
Yeah.
like single player and online.
I just think it's going to be an overall great idea and great
I
way
just
or
really
direction
hope it's
that
not.
they're taking.
I hope it's not going to be a mobile game. I really hope it's not,
Yeah,
because
just for everyone listening
does anybody
or
even
watching,
have
don't get
PS
your
Vitas
hopes up.
anymore?
Don't get your hopes up that this is going to be a GT Online. Like, GT Online is going to Miami, GT Online is going to New York, even though that's what I'm going to title my video. But just don't get super excited on that in those regards. Like,
Listen, we like to dream big. You guys know that.
yeah, just dream big, hope big, and then, you know, if it doesn't work, I mean,
See,
it
here's
sucks.
another interesting thing, and I don't know if you guys heard this, but I just saw it today. Take-Two actually just trademarked Agent again.
Again?
Yeah,
I
Dude,
don't
no,
want
they
Agent.
scrapped that project because
they didn't though, because
That
why would
sounds so
why
bad.
see? But that's the thing.
dude, that thing was like
But
announced in
why?
like 2000.
In 2009. But why? That's what makes it interesting. Why would they all of a sudden trademark that name again? Huh?
I think because it's cheap and easy to do.
Yeah, but
I don't know, like
what
the
if?
trademark runs out like every
Listen,
5
I
years. So.
said that. Well, it's been 5 years, so I've said since this whole like Rockstar game coming out in 2000, what is it, 50 or 2014 to 2015, like with that guaranteed to be coming out a game from Rockstar. Then they had the whole Sony thing with them being leaked and how
Yeah,
they were gonna
something's
announce
happening
something.
at E3 because
So
it's
Agent
just
might be a possibility because that was supposed to be a Sony exclusive. So
Well, the
don't
thing
throw that out the
they've got
mix
to
yet.
announce something though. They can't just say like, "Oh, here's a new game. Here you
Yeah,
go."
but
Like
Yeah,
it
they
would
can.
fit. It would fit so much, or so much, with the whole agent like theme of being a secretive spy type of thing. Because if you think about it, if it was like a Red Dead Redemption 2 or whatever, Red Dead 3, because everybody gets mad at when I say Red Dead Redemption 2, whatever. The third game of that series, if it was that, they have, or like, and it was supposed to come out this year, they would have already like announced it. Like, come on.
look, Rockstar's really good at just being surprise.
Yeah, but
Here you
GTA, they
go. Here's
announced
a
that in
game.
like 2000, like
11.
2011. So that was 2 years before. So I don't think that they would just surprise us with a Red Dead. But a spy game, they could be like, we worked on this under y'all noses the whole time. You never know.
I don't
No
know, man.
one wants this, but here you
Yeah,
go.
I don't
We
know. I
made
mean,
it. You guys wanted
Rockstar,
heist. We
most
made a
most
new
of
game.
Rockstar's games are good, but yeah, I don't know. Don't throw that out just yet
Yeah, I mean, I'm
because
not
it's
looking
possible.
forward to it, but
Yeah,
if it's
I
good,
mean,
it's good.
I'm not a bully hater, like, but come on now. I'd rather have another GTA 4 DLC, not bully,
Yeah,
or Red Dead Redemption 3, not bully 2.
I don't know.
That's
That
I
that
sort of agree with that. I like the Red Dead Redemption. I like the Red Dead game. So, but
Red Dead is a great
You know
game.
what? I just want to
Like,
see GTA on PC first, and then we can have City Stories as mods. If it doesn't happen,
that
you know
works
what
for me.
I'm saying?
But let's
Hear that,
jump into
Rockstar?
you heard that, Rockstar? Hey, with the next topic, we're gonna talk about GTA 5 DLCs that we
Oh, we
want to
already
see
talked
now.
about
Of
that
course,
stuff.
we already covered the city story stuff. But what else would you want to see? Like, if you could have one DLC
Is
that were
this
to come right
online or
now,
story mode?
Uh, general, just all GTA 5. And leave your comments down below, guys. What would you want to see in terms of a GTA 5 DLC? We want to see your opinions and comments in this topic. So, take it, Ross.
I have no idea. I asked this question on my stream a few days ago, and a lot of people's initial reaction was North Yankton, kind of because they got a taste
Yeah.
of that during winter, and they like the nostalgic ability of going back there. But a lot of what we talked about so far, like going to other cities, which I know is a stretch because that hasn't been implemented yet. But I'd be fine with you know what I really want to see opened? I really want to see either a Las Venturas, which is Las Vegas, or I want to see the freaking casino opened. Not only because I'm pretty good at blackjack and Texas Hold'em, but I also think that would be a really cool DLC in terms
Yeah,
of like and it
yeah,
would also be very
that's
profitable for Rockstar because people would be
yeah,
blowing
Yeah.
money at that casino.
I
that's one of my top ones
See,
as well.
honestly, if you think about it, that's almost the logical choice next for at least the 360 because, like we said, them at like GTA Online run like you see the loading times, you see when you're going fast, like nothing loads, like it's already pushing the limits. So if they added another landmass, that's probably not gonna happen. So
My
I think
Xbox can cook meat. It gets that hot when I'm
probably.
in Grand Theft Auto Online.
But exactly. So like it's almost impossible to add that or to want that stuff on the 360. So if you were gonna want a DLC, it'd have to be something that's like already there now. And the casino would be perfect. Like they
Yeah.
pushed heists and they can push a casino DLC where there's like all the games, like Ross just said. They can even put like a freaking lottery in there or something. Like they have so many options with that, and that could be cool. But I don't know what other kind of like DLCs though,
I think
major ones at least.
a really cool one. I talked about this in my recent video because it was just a GTA 5 mod, and I thought of this idea that would be cool for like DLCs. Would be like not like an I guess like an auction house system, but a player based one where you can sell skins for your guns and skins for your cars and different paint jobs that you create
That's
for
what I
I mean
said.
either guns. I know you said the car thing because you said the shark thing last week, but like just for guns alone because I've been playing a lot of
Well, no,
Counter
they
Strike
had that
Global
in
Offensive.
what was it, the Midnight Club LA, which was made by Rockstar. I mean, it wasn't for guns, obviously, that was a car game, but they had an entire system. It was linked up to Social Club. People made awesome like paint jobs with skins and decals and a bunch of stuff, and
The
then they
thing is,
would
but
put
imagine
them
if
on
you
a
could
market.
sell that.
Yeah, that's what it was. You
Wait,
put it
they
on a
had that?
market. Yeah,
Bro,
you
what
put it
the
on a
heck?
thing. People would vote it up, and like. And now I don't remember in that game if somebody bought it if you got money. I think you got like maybe $10,000 if the car cost like a million or something. I don't know. I could be wrong on that. But yeah, dude, that was the one of the best features, but that's why I love that game so much because I remember I stayed up like freaking forever just making really awesome cars and then just looking on the thing, looking at what other people made, and it's
I just
crazy.
think it would stimulate the economy so much. Like if you could like sell cool, because I've been playing a lot of Counter Strike Go, like I said, and if you guys don't know, Steam has made it so that you can sell and create your own designs on your guns and then post them on the store. So like if they get featured and Steam likes them, you actually can make money from your design. So real life money, like actual cash, like real
That's like
Wait,
a
money.
GFX
are you
artist
talking
dream.
about in like relating this to GTA? You mean like people would make money like GTA money?
Yeah, well, this would be GTA money. So like you can like make some cool designs in game, and then like I guess like a I don't know a gun color creator or a car sticker creator, stuff like that, where like you could just create things for your items in game to make it more personal. Because I think everybody wants to have personability. Like you want to make things yours. Like that's why people love customizing cars. People love changing the paint on cars just because you can make that car represent you. So if you can make all your weapons, all your clothes, everything represent how you are in real life or how you want your character to appear or how you want to come off as, it would make GTA Online that much more
See, here's the
enjoyable.
thing we always kind of forget about when we talk about like stuff we want. I think by now we can agree, like whether you play the game, hate the game, like the game, whatever. Rockstar, whatever they do, they want to make money from it. So if they added something like that, like because we've already seen they've made Rooftop Rumble, they've changed it so many times. because they want people to buy their shark cards.
Well, you could make
So
that
how-
They
the
could make
idea.
those like shark card only. They
Yeah,
could make
yeah,
like something
y-
like that.
like
And what makes that really possible, Garrett, is social club,
yeah,
because
that's what,
like the fact that you could make your own emblem.
yeah.
They've got like the feature of implementing your own Photoshop designs into the game. They would just have to like code it to get it to
Yeah.
work on
I mean,
the.
it would be a great installation to the game, in my opinion. I just think that'd be amazing. Like, and it could also
well,
be
and I
used to
don't
make
see.
Rockstar money.
Yeah, I don't see why, because they do have the crew emblem maker. Why not on Social Club have a car
Car, yeah.
skin maker where you do it and then I don't know, maybe you can set
You
it
can
as your
sell it.
crew
Yeah.
color or not your crew color, but like your crew skin or you can just put it to your car and it syncs up with the cloud and everything and you're
Or
good.
you can even sell skins for in-game money, and then people would use like shark cards to buy that to those skins if they're really cool.
Yeah, and like they have Rockstar verified jobs, they can have Rockstar verified skins.
Yeah, where like you'd have
And
to pay like shark card money only for them.
yeah, I mean,
And if they were limited time, like limited quantity, like a really cool one that's like they're only gonna be selling 200, because that's what World of Warcraft does, man. When they unveil mounts, like a new mount. Oh, we're only selling this mount for a week, dude. They sell like 100,000 mounts at $50 a piece, and they make bank within like a week's time. It's like, okay, well, we just paid off
yeah,
all our staff in one week.
that's the thing. Rockstar and the one thing we are forgetting about GTA Online is such a like this is the first time they did something that big for online, and it's taken so many GTA games. If you go all the way back to like the first one, it wasn't that great, So it's gonna get better over time, but
Yeah,
that's
of
the one
course,
thing
everything gets better over
Rockstar
time.
needs to learn how to do is make is how to get people to buy the shark cards without making them buy. Like like as a company, I think you want people to buy them, not like you don't want to make them buy. Like you don't want to make it mandatory because that's kind
Yeah.
of what they're doing now. They're like, well, either pay
Well,
18
that's
hours
what
a
it is.
day
It's
to get money,
that's
or
what turns like a game into a pay to win, or like free to play. Like you can't really pay to win in GTA Online. I don't think. Like you
no,
can't like
no.
if the more money you have, the more you can kill people. Because it's at the end of the day, it's like it's either your gun can kill them or not. Like your skill can hit them or not. So regardless, I mean, if you grind, I think if you grind hard enough in GTA Online, you will achieve what you
I
want.
think
But it will take a long freaking time, and that's where it comes in. Like how valuable is your time? Because
yeah,
like
I think that honestly, since Rockstar does want their money, that might even be the most logical choice for the next DLC if it's not a free DLC like we are saying like a July 4th one or something like something small like that. If it's not anything like that, the next big one, after Heist might be something like that where
like a
they
creator,
can
like
add
some kind of
something
creator.
where they can make money from it um and it'd get people to come back and play the game.
I'd be happy if they added what I just said, but
Oh yeah.
that's a really freaking cool thing. Just in general, just customization of everything, even apartment customization. Want that so bad, but I think we spent a lot of time talking about GTA 5 DLCs we want to see. Let's jump into some Watch Dogs, because as a lot of you guys know, Watch Dogs is one of the most anticipated games of 2014. It releases in about, what is it,
3 days from
3 days,
now,
two
yep.
days?
Three
Oh,
well
3 days.
3 days.
Tuesday
It
or Monday night, so yeah, whatever.
3 days. So, uh, what do you guys think? I know. Okay, so I've played Watch Dogs for over now 10 hours because I have Watch Dogs already. I got it on Friday, and I've been playing it, doing this story mode, playing some free roam. Austin played an exclusive event. Ross has seen some exclusive footage. So what do you guys think in general, like of what Watch Dogs brings to the table, and what the player base that Watch Dogs or Ubisoft's trying to target is looking for?
I mean, I think I read an article today that said like that Watch Dogs multiplayer is like GTA Online with hacking, and I think that's cool.
Yep.
I think that the GTA Online approach to this is good because GTA Online system has obviously worked. Otherwise, it wouldn't have been as successful as it is so far.
Yeah.
I know I say this a lot, and it's probably super boring to hear, but the thing it's going to be is just execution. Like if they execute their, things to do in online multiplayer, so it doesn't get boring. Do they execute how, like the ability to separate single player from multiplayer, or people who want a combination of both? And I mean, it's a game that they've been working on for like 4 years, so I don't expect there to be lots of bugs. I expect it to run pretty smoothly, and we'll just have to see how the community takes it. Because honestly, like like a game like a Minecraft, like it got a bunch of YouTube support, and that really pushed the start of that game. I
Yep.
think the same thing will happen with Watch Dogs. Like if Watch Dogs gets a really good YouTube push, I think it will do better than it would have without a
Yeah,
YouTube push.
you say that, but look at Titanfall. Titanfall had like every YouTuber pushing it, and then people just saw it, and after a week,
I mean, Titanfall's a good game. It's just boring.
yeah, yeah. But yeah, Watch Dogs. I mean, it was fun. We played it. Now we played it like what early alpha, so I mean, I'm not gonna base what you know I played at the event, but I don't know. I'm excited because actually, me and Ross should be getting it when you're seeing this. We're recording
Yeah,
this.
we'll
Obviously,
have
we
it
don't
when
have
you
it,
see this.
but yeah, I mean, it should be cool. And going off of what Garrett said before, talking about the whole how single players like integrate to a multiplayer, I think that's a good thing. It's something new at least.
Yeah,
I don't
definitely
think any
something new.
game has had that before.
I think that's what Watch Dogs really is bringing to the table. Just like the fact that there's a lot of new things that we've never seen
Yeah,
before.
that, and then also like like literally the one thing I am really excited about, and like the one thing I noticed a lot when we went to the event, the fact that every person in the game is unique.
Yeah,
Like
their own
that's
identity.
crazy to me.
Yeah.
And what's even better is that because in the game, you can hack and you can see everybody's like profile, I guess,
Yeah.
their name, how much they make. Each person has a different description, um, amount of money in their bank, name, everything. It's pretty crazy what the detail is, and that's the one thing I'm kind of excited to explore.
So I
I
have
think
a
that. Oh,
question.
good.
Sorry, I have a question really quick, just to jump off that. Is too much hype unhealthy? Like, I think that's where Titanfall got
Absolutely.
hurt because they had so much hype, and then when it came out, it was like that. This is it. Like,
Well, I think Titanfall got a bad rep because and not that it gave itself its own attention, but everyone said, this is the COD killer. This is it. This is it. This is it. This is going to be the thing that brings down COD.
Yeah,
And I
nobody's
think
saying like Watch Dogs is gonna be the
yeah,
GTA
no
killer.
one's, Watch Dogs is not the GTA killer. Everyone literally put the stamp on Titanfall. This is the COD killer, and this is the future. And like I said, I think Titanfall's a good game. It's just super boring, and it's obviously not a COD killer. And
yeah.
I think that the community hyped up Titanfall to be this like holy thing that no one can touch. And when people don't find it to be that great, it is kind of a letdown.
I honestly bought Titanfall, and after playing the beta, I never opened the game.
Yeah,
Like,
and I
I
think
literally
there's
bought it and never played it.
I think there's two types of hype. There's the community hype that like the community gave Titanfall because it's not like EA and Respawn were like really pumping up their own game. And then
I think they were, man. I think like they were paying IGN, all these companies to
well,
make
everyone
sure.
pays IGN to give them a good review.
No, well, I know, but I think that it was just done so that like, because believe the hype. That was IGN's biggest thing. Believe the hype. Believe the hype. Believe the hype. And literally, like, it was like this thing sucks. It's like like no review that came out besides Angry Joe's was like really, you
Yeah.
know, nitty gritty, like in the dirt. Like, what is this? Like, why are all these people saying this game is a 10 out of 10 when there's all these problems? So I don't know. Hopefully, Watch Dogs doesn't suffer from that
The
same
one
problem.
thing though that comparing Watch Dogs to Titanfall, Titanfall was pushed out so early by EA. Like that game is not finished. Like I mean I haven't played in a while, but when it first came out, it was not finished. Like it definitely needed a
There's like
couple more
three
months of
guns.
development and stuff. Where Ubisoft or with Watch Dogs and Ubisoft, it's been pushed back.
5
So you
years.
know that like they're ready to get this thing out. I mean
You would
They
hope
better
so.
be.
You would hope so.
God,
Yeah.
they've had half a freaking decade to make this game.
yeah, and they even pushed it back. So
Yeah,
God, I
it's
could have
I'm
definitely 5 years worth
I
of
could have
gameplay.
circumnavigated the globe in a sailboat before this game is done.
That's true.
See,
Well,
and maybe it might even because the hype I think we can all agree was like a year ago. Like so many people were excited when it was originally supposed to come out in November. So the hype has kind of died down. So I think now, I mean, maybe with the hype, it might have been a letdown to some people, after playing just a little bit of it.
I
But I
think
think
that the
now, if you go into it with an open mind, especially since there's no games out right now, and GTA is really boring, for the most part until Heist comes out, it'll be a fun couple of weeks that you play this
Oh,
game.
I'm really excited for this.
yeah,
I think
it's
everyone is, to be
yeah,
honest
it's
with you.
definitely gonna be it's a good time because right now there's nothing. There's nothing going on in consoles and gaming. There's like no great game. maybe Wolfenstein's out there, but like there's only like people are like really excited for it, and Watch Dogs really provides that fresh aspect. Okay, there's something new to play, especially for new gen because there's
Man,
nothing out for new gen.
Watch Dogs is the face of gaming right now.
Yeah.
Like whether you want it to or not, this is the game that everyone's going to be focusing on for at least the next week as like the face of gaming.
Yeah, for sure. It's gonna be on the top of Twitch. It's gonna be the top of YouTube search results in terms of just like people trying to see what the hell Watch Dogs is all about. Because
I'm
once
sure
it
it's
hits
going to be
Twitch,
trending on Twitter and everything like that.
it's the thing. It's already trending. But I think the biggest things that people are pissed about Watch Dogs is a few things. One of them being very simple. There's no jumping. People are
What?
furious. Yeah, you can't just hop around in Watch Dogs.
Yeah.
Wait.
You
So
can
like
parkour. You can parkour.
You can
Oh,
jump
okay.
over
fences, but you can't
yeah.
just free jump. Like
You
you
can't just free jump. Yeah, people are pissed about that.
Oh, yeah.
Second
I
thing people are
picked
pissed
this up.
about is there's no aircraft vehicles you can fly or use.
Yeah, but see, the one thing people got to realize, this isn't GTA, so don't be expecting air vehicles.
Yeah.
But the
But that's
city,
the thing. That's what's
you don't
against Watch
need
Dogs.
GTA
you don't
set the
need
bar
air
so high.
vehicles in this game. I think it's gonna be perfectly fine. I think
Dude,
air
you
vehicles might have ruined it because
yeah,
the
you
city's not
definitely
that
don't need
big.
it.
The city's not
Yep.
that big, and
Yep,
it's
yep, yep.
filled with so much stuff. It's such a dense city,
Yep.
like you're not even gonna realize that you're missing air vehicles.
So let me tell you guys a little thing what happened when I was playing it, and I'm not even sure if I'm allowed to say this. But let's just I did this at an exclusive event.
Screw it.
I did this in the exclusive event in California. So when I was playing Watch Dogs, last month, not yesterday, I um I was able to really use hacking as a tool. I literally stood Aiden Pierce on a sidewalk and just went from camera to camera killing people that I had to kill using the
Wait,
environment.
how do you kill them with the camera?
Well, in the area that they were in, there are things that you could blow
Oh,
up.
okay, yeah,
So
yeah.
like once they would I would distract them, make them go one area, and once they get there, just blow it up, and like 5 people would die. I made like some huge crate that was hanging, like fall on 2 guys, it crushed them. Like
Yeah.
all this really cool stuff. So I don't know, Watch Dogs really brings something new to the table, and people need to stop comparing it directly to GTA Online because it's its own game. Like they're both free roam games. They both have multiplayer, single player. They're both great in that aspect. But when it comes down to the nitty gritty and what Watch Dogs delivers and offers and what GTA offers, they're two different playing fields in terms of what your objectives are and how you can play the game. So
And I think people will drop that once they actually
realize,
get the game. Yeah,
for
they just
sure.
have to play the game first because right now
But that's the
they
hard
just
part.
because right now they're seeing Watch Dogs and they've played GTA, and so they automatically make that assumption. They say,
Yep.
wait, this needs to be like this. But once they play it and they realize that it is its own separate entity and it's its own game, I think people will be less frustrated with the fact that it isn't GTA and more happy with the fact that it is Watch Dogs and it is that game.
Yeah,
Yep,
the
I
one
definitely
thing
agree.
though, I will say, unless they fixed it from when I played it, Garrett might be able to touch on this. The driving. The driving.
I was worried
I
about
hate
that.
it in the game, man. Like
it's-
that's the one
it's-
thing if they would have taken anything from GTA, take the driving, man. But
Yeah, they yeah.
is it still kind of clunky?
From when we played it,
Ubisoft games are always sucking.
like it's not clunky, I guess, but it's just
It's not as
the
smooth as
the
GTA.
driving's not smooth, but it's not stiff. It's like really
Yeah, it's
like
in the middle.
I don't know, it feels like like when you see someone driving on a street and they just don't know how to drive and they're accelerating, braking, and that's
Yeah.
what I feel like when I drive. It's like like it's really
Someone's gonna
really
save that 3-second soundbite and
yeah,
literally-
I don't do that,
please
guys.
someone say that.
But yeah, it's freaking weird. Like I'm just not used to it, and that's what I described in my Q&A video the other day. Just like go into Watch Dogs with an open mind, open heart in every aspect, including driving, because you're gonna see it. But like I freaking hate driving because it's not GTA Online driving. So just keep that in mind, guys. Don't be like, oh my god, I wish this was like GTA Online, but it is what it is. Hopefully, maybe in the near future they might fix something with driving, do some more stuff. But let's go ahead and wrap this episode up because, I mean, this has been an amazing episode. We covered City Stories, GTA 5 DLCs, what we want to see, Watch Dogs, and overall, any last remarks you want to cover,
Well,
Austin
I
and
think
Ross?
the last thing with Watch Dogs, it's gonna be a great single player game.
Yeah.
The multiplayer is the big question because I don't know the way I've seen some gameplay. I don't know if it's gonna be as good as GTA Online. That's just what we're gonna have to wait and see. But the single
Yeah.
player, I am super excited. Can't wait to get something fresh again.
We're just
So.
going to have to wait and see. That's all we can do, just wait and see. But, Ross, you want to take us out?
Yeah, I mean, what do you want me to talk about? Just like
Just like-
wrap it up?
Yeah, just wrap it up. Say your last remarks, and we can just close it up.
Yeah, I mean, I'm excited for Watch Dogs in a few days. I'm excited for probably the announcement of Heist in, I'd say, 2 or 3 weeks. And I'm excited to learn a lot about some new games at E3 in like 4 weeks or whenever that is. Less than that,
No, it's
actually.
like 2 weeks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so.
Yeah. So thank you guys so much for watching the episode 13 of the Squadcast. If you guys enjoyed it, make sure you guys drop a like. Check out everyone's channel down below. And we'll see you guys next Saturday with a brand new Squadcast. Or tomorrow with our daily uploads of GTA 5, Watch Dogs, and more. Later, guys.
See ya.
Peace.